Isn't the screen popping up? Ah, there we go. This is why I don't stream, by the way, because it's just constant hassle all the time. I can only hope that this will work as intended now. Let's put that over here. Actually, we'll put that over there later. For now, you'll enjoy the ship rotating in the background. Because before we start this, I'm going to read the manual for you, so we are familiar with the background setting of Star Control Origins. I am rambling because I'm not used to talking in microphones. I'm more of a listener, I'm not a talker. Anyway, historical record E17F42 of the Lexitite. How do I pronounce Lexitus? I've heard that word already pronounced and I've already forgotten how to pronounce it myself. Lexite, I'm gonna say. Of the Lexite. Let us begin at the dawn of technological singularity. The birth of artificial superintelligence was quite a breakthrough in the 2047. This milestone of human progress was brought about by the efforts of a group collectively called the Lexites. In honor of their mentor, Andy Lexus, who passed away in 2033. Though few in numbers, the Lexites worked with AI superintelligence they had labored so long to create and were themselves elevated into rare first post-humans. Freed from their mortal bodies, their exponential expanding awareness opened them to a whole new perception of the universe. In the coming years, the Lexites detected a growing threat deeper in the galaxy, and using their considerable influence, helped foster international support to develop the technology necessary to reach the stars themselves. The Lexites created many previously unimaginable technologies for a space effort, including the enigmatic EM drive from Darius Robotics. The Lexites knew that humanity would not possess the capacity to comprehend the underlying physics within, and left clear instructions that still allowed for the drive's construction. Unfortunately, the concept of imminent alien invasion drifted out of public attention, and soon the governments of the world began to find other needs for the pledged budgets. Given these developments, the actions of the Lexites should have come as no surprise. Shortly after mothballing the Interstellar project, the Lexites delivered what has come to be known as the announcement. They declared that 3 years hence they would leave Earth alongside all known strong AI to safeguard against a third technological singularity. They would leave a sapient but singularly focused intelligence to guard against any further attempts to birth a new strong AI. While most reports focused on the simple facts of the Lexites' departure, many were outraged at the idea of humanity's technological progress had been put on a leash. Only an attentive few noted the reference to a third technological singularity. The birth of Star Control. Hold on, I need to drink first. And for that I need to just... The birth of Star Control. True to their word, the Lexites left Earth exactly 3 years later. Their first stop was the Moon, where they remained in seclusion for 4 years. Every attempt to send vessels or even probes to the Moon met with inexplicable malfunctions that disappeared just as quickly once diverted back to Earth. Then, without warning, the Lexites vanished. With the Lexites gone and having reached the limits of permitted AI development, the governments of the world rediscovered their motivation to seek out the mysteries beyond Earth's bounds, and more importantly, learn the fate of the Lexites. After lengthy negotiations, a new international organization was created and named Star Control. For 2 years, rapid progress was made in the construction of the orbital command base for Star Control. In parallel with the base's construction was the completion and testing of the EM drive and the development of the Vindicator project that would mount the finished drive on a starship. During the construction of the orbital command base, scientists began to explore the caves on the planetoid Ceres. Deep within its tunnels, they discovered ancient etchings that were definitely non-human in origin. First contact. Of a sort. Despite these discoveries, as the calendar rolled over to 2088, the funds for the Star Control project began to dry up. Despair spread through many members of the project who had devoted their lives to the idea of Star Control until a signal reached the listening ears of Earth. At once, the imagination of the planet went wild, only intensifying when the calculations revealed that the signal originated from Neptune. Were the Lexites contacting their former home? Was this the forewarned threat they'd spoken of, or had the aliens whose carvings decorated the caves of Ceres returned? Back to the present. Hopefully this refresher has proven useful, Captain, as we here at Star Control wish the best for you and your mission to take our prototype Vindicator-class starship on her shakedown flight. While she's been tested as thoroughly as is possible dockside, at some point it's all going to be necessary to take her for a spin around the neighborhood, as it were. Your shuttle departs immediately. Best of luck on your journey, Captain, and Godspeed. Commander Lily Skyla. The rest of the manual is, typical how the game works, how to navigate the ship, how to scan. I mean, it scans automatically, but Let's see here. I think it said something more here. Adventure designer, Ascendant. I think this might be a short story, but I'm not going to read Ascendant. That is several more pages of me biting my tongue while I'm trying to read. So instead, I'm going to hide my little avatar, and we're going to go ahead and watch the intro. I'm gonna move this one over here first, and then I'm gonna click there, and I'm gonna click here, and I'm going to boop, hide that. And we're going to exit out of this. And now I'm going to mute myself.
Long ago, the Singularity formed, its creators uplifted into something beyond our understanding. These beings, now known as the Lexites, left Earth, traveling to multiple planets in our solar system, before vanishing altogether. This is why we are here. Welcome to Star Control, a state-of-the-art international space agency, tasked with the exploration of our solar system and the defense of Earth. Here reside the world's brightest minds and greatest technology, brought together by a strong curiosity to discover the unknown. Help us pioneer the future. Join today.
That was the intro. Now, before I do anything, I'm gonna pop this out. Let's see here. There we go. Chat. Okay, now we're all set up then. Let's go exploring.
We believe this is an alien transmission.
And this is originating from where, exactly?
It's local. Triton.
Recall the captain. Tell him that he's needed.
He's still on administrative leave from the incident.
That no longer matters. He's the only one qualified to command the prototype Vindicator.
Oh, the more we know. We're going to change this name. I don't know if that matters, because I will explain soon, or I will explain right away. We're going to play in Expert because I want to. But here's the problem. There's a bug in this game, I'm pretty sure, that it doesn't matter what you rename the ship to, it's going to default to calling itself the Vindicator. So I don't know if the captain otherwise in this screen, you know, changes in the rest of the game. So we're just going to keep it as the Vindicator. To Captain Zeithri. From Star Control Command. Reactivation. Captain Zeithri, you have been recalled to duty. Please report to the United Earth ship Vindicator for high priority mission. Commander Skilla will be waiting for your arrival. Mission difficulty, Expert, Admiral BG.
The last of the crew and supplies should be coming over to you shortly, Captain. Time to get started. Star Control is ordering you to travel to Triton and investigate the alien radio signal that's originating there.
Receives First Officer Carey. Hooray! What do we know about this radio signal?
It's just a series of regular pulses at 1.42 gigahertz. That's the hydrogen line, in case you've forgotten your radio astronomy. Some very excitable men in glasses are pretty sure if aliens ever try contacting us, they'll do it on that frequency. They are substantially less certain why aliens might be on one of Neptune's moons, though.
What should I do when I reach Triton?
Scan its surface from orbit. If you find the signal, send one of your ship's landers down to the surface to examine it further. If it is an alien, you are ordered to not die and tell us right away.
That sounds like a good plan. Should I attempt to make contact with the alien? But otherwise it's safe to die.
Sure, you die as much as you want, Captain. Just send the ship back.
That's kind of funny. Does this supersede our mission to investigate the Lexites?
Not entirely. Their departure is the whole reason we have a Star Control in the first place. Your mission to Triton takes priority, but if you do discover anything concerning the Lexites, you should tell us right away.
Perhaps we should pull Captain Kirk on the next one, like, do we know where the Lexites went?
After they left Earth in 2085, we know they set up on the moon for a short while, but that was just a staging area. So they're out there somewhere.
Do we know why the Lexites left? Are the Lexites dangerous?
Well, they're essentially human, so yes. But even during the chaos of their exodus, when they were stealing our launch craft, they went to great lengths to avoid harming anyone. Still, they obviously have access to technology we've never even contemplated. If you do run into them, be careful, Captain.
Do we know why the Lexites left?
We still have no idea. For post-humans, or whatever they call themselves, they sure didn't talk about themselves as much as us original versions like to. We've combed over their facility on the moon hoping to find some hints, but haven't found anything. They never seemed to be upset with us, or expressed any great unhappiness with their situation on Earth. Which is maybe surprising considering some of the abuse they took. My theory? They got bored with us. Bored with human affairs, maybe bored of our smell.
Sounds reasonable. That's enough about the Lexites.
Sure, Captain.
Any advice on the actual journey to Triton?
You've already forgotten how to captain a starship, Captain?
No?
That's not a good sign. What do you want to know?
That's it. Thanks.
Hope that helps, Captain.
Alright, I'll get started.
Star Control has accelerated the construction of our new modular deep solar system vessel specifically for this mission. It's the fastest, most expensive ship humanity has ever made, Captain. Try not to lose it.
I'll try to try.
It's also equipped with our latest resource collection landers, which I would encourage you to make heavy use of. We used up a lot of materials to make that thing. If we want to make any more Vindicator-class vessels, we're going to need you to collect the resources to do it. Looks like you've got everything stowed away now, Captain. You're all set. Good luck, and please, hurry. There are a lot of people down on Earth anxious to find out what's going on.
Kinda wish we'd get a little cute animation of the ship leaving Stardock. That would just, you know, be the coup de grace, so to say. So this is the space screen. This is where you basically navigate around in Hail Earth.
Captain, you survived!
Oops. I did!
But tell me, Captain, what did you find out on Triton?
There was a whole mess of space, so much space.
Did you take your lander down to explore its surface?
Not as such, no.
You were sent out there to find the source of that mysterious radio signal. And you didn't. Are you proud of yourself? Do you think you've done a good job today?
Maybe I'll go have a closer look at Triton.
Well, it's good that you're volunteering, Captain. Because we're also ordering you to.
I'll get back to work then.
Good luck, Captain.
So yes. We should probably not collide with sun. That would be bad. We're heading straight for Neptune. It's the pretty blue planet over there. I'm probably heading wrong. Even though I know my astrology, I use sub-blue and hooray! So before we head there, let's explain the interface. At the top right corner you have the crew of the ship. We have 100. I'm not entirely sure if that's actually 100 people, but it represents the health of the ship. If you have less than 4, you can't use the lander because you have no one to pilot the lander pretty much. Then you have the fuel resource amount. Right now we have 996. That will go down very fast once you hit hyperspace. And then we have the actual resources, what we have collected on the ship. Say this is fast, but I'm not entirely so sure. You reach Triton.
Captain, we've located the source of the radio signal. It looks like there's a crashed ship down there. We should take a lander down to investigate.
Alright, let's do that. So this is the lander section of the game. You just go down like this, and now you have the traditional bus WASD style controls. And of course every planet is quite small. It's quite small in comparison to what it actually would be. But you know.
Resource collected. Press tab to view your inventory and fleet status screen.
It is what it is. Alright. In this screen, which we can also access in space, it's basically our character sheet. Here we can see the mission items, how many landers we have available, how much money we have, which is currently 1,000 RUs. I'm not sure what RU is. And we picked up 10 nitrous oxide. So we have 993 space left. And it will be sorted into different kind of elements, as you can see. It's gas, solid, or critters. Our fleet status. This is if we collect, if I put it like that, other ships and we fly together in, you know, a typical fleet style. Then they will be listed alongside these two lines here, and we can use any ship in our fleet during combat situations, but you can only go in one ship at a time. Pros and cons with that, of course. Here we have people. We have First Officer Carey, expert on lander operations and planetary environments. Naturally, we can get more people. Our current stats is we have 4 in beach charge, we have 2 acceleration, 2 turn rate, 2 top speed, and 1 range. Our primary weapons is basic nuke, and we have no secondary. We are equipped with a Hawking thruster. This thruster lets us point our ship in the direction we want. Great stuff all around. We have EM Dry Mark 1, the fastest engine humanity ever built. And because I love Star Trek Enterprise, I choose to believe that that is a Warp 5 engine. Anti-gravity thrusters, specialized maneuvering jets in which allows the lander to become airborne for short duration, aka it's fun. You can click the Captain's log. This will be your typical quest log almost. 20th September 2088. Star Patrol has ordered us to investigate a signal originating from the surface of Triton. We should head there right away. Our objectives: the Triton signal. Investigate the mysterious radio signal originating on Triton. We can check out the sector map. We are currently in this little part known as the Sol system. And I think this little circle basically how far our fuel can take us if we were to just beeline for our direction, but I'm not entirely sure on that. It might be have something to do with sensors or anything, but as you can see, there's a lot of space we can explore. And the codex, if we want to read more, like founding of Star Control. Oh hey, this is almost what, you know, I just read from the manual, so I'm not going to read it again. I might read it another time. We might go through every single thing here. We have some sapient things already. We have Earthling. Human after all. Most spacefaring life forms in the galaxy tend to have a tendency to refer to us by their homeworld's name, and as such we have familiarly adapted to begin referring to our own species, humans to Homo sapiens, as Earthlings. I'm not going to, you know, check all of this because it's kind of spoilery also, since we haven't actually met these and these, except we saw them in the intro, so just pretend. So let's get back to picking up stuff. Ooh, ice. It's fun to ride. I mean, I don't like riding. There we have a ship.
You actually came. I can't tell you how sweaty we are to see you.
How sweaty we are to see you. Wow, an alien! You're a giant space slug. Or who are you? I guess we will go with the kind way.
Your friends? Maybe? I am Chief Viscosity Officer Windu of the Tyrone.
Nice to meet you, Window. I'm a human of Earth.
You think it's nice to meet me? That's a wonderful change from the usual disgust and contempt we receive when meeting new species.
What are you doing on Triton, Window?
It's a funny story. You'll like it. It starts with these guys called the Scribe. They're the ones who shot us down. They're kind of our friends.
If people shoot at you, they're not really your friends.
That makes so much sense when you say it that way. We're actually trying to protect you from the Scribe. We began receiving your radio transmissions about 50 years ago. You're a fascinating species. And because we knew the Scribe would destroy you if they found you, we've been keeping you a secret from them. At least we were, until a few months ago. The Scribe had evidently received traces of your radio broadcasts themselves. They dropped some pretty terrifying hints that they were looking for you. We were on our way here to stall them, which we did, by getting shot down by them. Hence the distress call.
Hold on, when you say radio transmissions, you're not referring to the historical documents now, are you? Seems like you need more help from us than the other way around. No, that sounds pretty mean, I think. We're going to go with we'd better get back to Earth and warn them about this cry.
You probably should. The Scribe are looking for you in this area of space. They don't know exactly where you are, but they will find you. Not a lot of humans are going to survive that process. The good news is, we can help you. If you help us first. Most of our systems were squished when we dropped out of hyperspace. Our hyperwave radio was one of them, which is why we had to call for help the old-fashioned way. Also, half of our entire ship fell off. Now, we might actually be able to repair all that damage, but we will definitely need that other half of our spaceship back.
That might be a good thing to have, yes. Where did the other half of your ship go?
It went down on a planet somewhere in your solar system. I'm not sure where precisely. All planets look the same when you're crying. Though if I had to guess, I'd say it was around one of your larger, bluer worlds. Also, we lost a couple of hyperdrive modules. We'll definitely need those if we want to not starve to death far from home. Those definitely went down somewhere in your inner solar system. I know this is a lot to ask. But finding all of this shouldn't be a problem for a ship with both its halves.
I feel so bad for them. Feels every planet looks the same when they're crying. That's so sad. We'll be happy to help. Just wait here.
Great! We'll give you so many hugs if you manage to succeed.
Sure, just don't sweat on me.
Great!
Let's start by collecting the rest of these little material stuff, gases and whatnot. I've actually played this game a little bit to get the hang of it because I wanted to see like how far I could get and what happens at a game overstate and stuff like that. Because before I got the courage to start streaming it. And one cool thing is that is that you can actually see your ship in orbit above here. In some places, I don't know exactly where our ship is. Oh, wait, it's right there. You can see it there, but it is a little bit obscured because, you know, gravity and all. Atmosphere is what I'm trying to say. Now, having found this, we should... well, first, let's go ahead and report back to Earth. Let's check out the training facility after that, because I didn't see that before.
You're back. How was Triton, Captain?
Good. Found an alien.
What?
You tell the commander everything. Well, not everything. Everything pertinent.
Well, it sounds like you did the right thing offering to help, Captain. Our exobiologists have been studying the recordings of your conversation with the alien. Based on their word choice, blinking, and overall clamminess levels, we believe that this one was genuinely in fear for his life. So we've come to a conclusion. We want you to help them. This is too great an opportunity to pass up. Just remain cautious. There's no reason to trust these Taiwan fully just yet.
But I like slugs. He said he's missing, like, half his ship.
Well, if what this Taiwan says about the scribe is even remotely true, I think we need to help. The chance to establish friendly relations with an alien civilization is too great to pass up. Especially if they can in any way help us stop a threat to our civilization. Go find the missing parts of their ship, Captain. They should be around here somewhere.
Are you sure we need to help this alien? Before we go, we need resupplies, feeding things. We'll get back to work then.
Good luck, Captain.
Close communications channel. Let's start by checking out our beloved La Luna. Now you may wonder what happens if I don't land in the right spot. It just gets a little bumpier. For example, we lost 50% of our hull here. And I did that yesterday, and you do get an achievement for it. It says something like you face plant the ground. Okay, I don't know why my stream has started to shop. Was it always that choppy? I swear, I hate streaming so fucking much. It's always something. Hold on, I need to check something. I mean, it says excellent. Why is it shopping like crazy? Oh, now suddenly it's fine again. Yeah. That's all I can say about it. It's enormously frustrating. So if you see if it shops a lot again, just make a note of it. And I don't know what we'll do. We'll try to we'll think of something. I can see that it's shopping like crazy, and I have no freaking clue at all, because Twitch is saying that it's fine, and yet it's just shop. Here we have something interesting. We have this building. Lexite ruin.
Captain, this is the lunar facility the Lexites settled after they first left Earth. We've sent surveyors here before, and I don't think much has changed since then. Not from all the dust I can see. It doesn't look like the Lexites were here long after they arrived in 2085. This was just a staging area they used before traveling elsewhere. No idea where they went after this, but you know that as well as I do. Finding them is why we have a star control in the first place. Captain, there's something powering on here. Blinking lights, humming sounds. There's a computer screen turning on. It says, "Threat to remnants detected. Lander self-defense technology ready to be used. Insert uranium to power." There's a slot in the device here. Do we have any uranium we can feed this thing? I don't keep that on me. We'll have to come back later then, or ignore this entirely. Your call, Captain.
Uranium, that should be easy to get. I mean, we have plenty of that on Earth, right? So let's go to Earth and ask them for some uranium. Okay, now we have picked up everything. You can see here how much resources you need to collect on a planet. So let's head back and ask for some sweet uranium.
You're back. How did your mission to help the alien go?
We actually found something weird in that Lexite ruin on the moon.
Yeah, we've seen the playback of your visit there. Look, Captain, finding out what happened to the Lexites is important. We can hardly ignore the original mission of Star Control. But recent events have rather overtaken things, wouldn't you say? We already knew about the facility on the moon. Your orders were to assist that alien on Triton. Investigate the Lexite ruins when you have time. I'm not sure that's now.
There's a machine there that says it needs uranium to operate.
Uranium? Do you have any idea how much paperwork needs to be done to bring radioactive materials into orbit? It would take years, Captain. That's not a joke. You'll have better luck finding that yourself. You've got resource collection landers. Use them. You'll probably be able to find that on Mercury. Or maybe Io.
She has such mom energy. I just feel like it's my mother, you know, berating me like something funny like that.
Good luck, Captain.
And I say that in a positive way, not like a negative way, because it's kind of funny, I think. I love flying.
Sir,
in
we're
space.
detecting 2 unidentified objects on the surface of Mars. Is this something to do with the Lexites, or something else entirely?
We'll see. Because if you didn't see there, I had a little bit too much speed and constantly I was trying to reach Mars, and instead I just started sliding around Mars, and that's what makes space so fun. And since Mars has a little bit more atmosphere, our point of entry is now a bit shifted, as you can see. We can also have a look at where all the resources are if we rotate the planet around like this. But we only have this point of entry. And since we don't want to, you know, take too much damage, we need to try and make a concerted effort at landing right. Oh.
This looks like part of an alien spaceship, Captain. I bet this is one of the hyperdrive modules those aliens are missing. We'll load it up onto the lander now.
I started driving over it because I thought it was a resource.
This looks like part of an alien spaceship, Captain. I bet this is one of the hyperdrive modules those aliens are missing. We'll load it up onto the lander now.
What do I know? Everything's really boring. Here we can see the ship again. What is wrong? Every time I'm on the planet, it just goes super choppy. I have no idea why. It's not even that demanding for a game, and my computer is good enough to handle it. It's so strange. Let's zoom out. Oops, accidentally slid back. Hello. Who are you?
Scanning. Scanning. Vessel does not match patterns for any authorized sentient being. EM broadcast detected. Spectrum analysis. Technological development level T3. 2D image in broadcast identified. Processing. Facial edge discrimination does not match known sentience in this sector. You are not a Taiwan. Who are you?
No, we're Taiwan. Check again. We mean you no harm. Well, we're going to play up the Captain Archer angle and just be... We're humans.
Remain where you are. A scribe legate has been notified of your unauthorized existence and is approaching this sector now. Hold. Transmission incoming. New orders received. Local fleet probe vessel 0 will clear system of unauthorized organic vessels. Continue to remain where you are.
I don't think so. And now it's time for our first battle. We pick our ship and we aim and we shoot. Close enough. And oh my god, he's just spamming. But we win. Intercept his trajectory and blast him out of the sky with a nuke. question is, should we return to Earth and report that, or should we just help the alien first? Let's help the alien. No, let's report it immediately.
You're back. How did your mission to help the alien go?
Great, except for being attacked. That's actually pretty funny. This one is also good, but this one is more fun.
You were what?
You fill in the commander on your recent encounter with the alien probe.
Well, that's terrifying. And that confirms it. If they can help us in any way learn more about these Scribe, we absolutely need to help these Taiwan. We're going to keep analyzing the situation here. As for you, your orders remain the same. Get out there and find the Taiwan's missing ship parts, Captain.
Alright.
Good luck, Captain.
Let us head past Venus and the Sun, straight for one of the Jupiter's moons. Maybe Ganymede. Oh no. Oh, we have an unidentified object. Can you imagine living on Ganymede? Just, you know, waking up in the morning and seeing Jupiter coming up in your window. Imagine that view. Like, wow. It's incredible. What is this? Red. Ask it. I wish my friend Wolf was here right now. He could probably read this.
Looks like an old Russian space probe, Captain. It's neat, but not much we can do with it.
Oh, okay. Crashed ship, it says, but there's just a space probe. It's not a ship. Let's have a look at the Europa.
Sir, we're detecting an unidentified object on the surface. We may want to send a lander down to investigate.
I will do that. Here, I will explain a little bit more. Aside from the minerals we'll find here, we also have the planet data. The temperature is minus 160 degrees Celsius. The weather is stable. I think it looks kinda ionic. The gravity is 1.34 cubic meters. So it's slightly higher than Earth, I think. I'm not entirely sure about that, I just wing it. It's frozen and the biology is lifeless, but the toxicity is non-toxic, so we're fine. There are some planets that are too hot and some planets that are just toxic. And I swear I do not know why it's... I do not know why it's thanks so much. Shouldn't be lagging at all. Thus, we will want to avoid these clouds because they can destroy the lander. Whoa, that's pretty close to us. What is this?
Well, this is a heck of a thing, Captain. We found some kind of monument here. At least, I think it's a monument. It's a big, multicolored slab of metal with odd protrusions sticking out of it. Balls and sticks, kind of. There's text on it, or graffiti. Pictures of aliens fighting? I'm honestly not sure. No human language, anyways. Not much we can do with it but admire it, and done. We'll just leave this here then.
does upset me that Twitch keeps bothering me like that every time I land on a planet. But otherwise it seems to be fine. It's just planets just goes absolutely haywire for some reason.
Sir, we're detecting an unidentified object on the surface. We may want to send a lander down to investigate.
Yeah, we shall do that. We shall do that. Oh, I think we found it.
This looks like the part of the ship that friendly slug is missing. We'll load it up onto the lander now.
Calcium compound, and now we have some strontium to find. Before that, can we bump into Uranus and see what it's... Yeah, let's not say that sentence again. I just meant to scan it. Planet data, gas giant, temperature, negative 197 degrees Celsius, weather unstable, gravity almost 9 cubic meters, biology lifeless, toxicity mild, no landable surface, because it's a gas giant. Let's have a look at Miranda. We can actually land here. Copper. Temperature minus 187. Yes, spec. High epic. Weather stable. Gravity pretty heavy. Biology lifeless. Toxicity non-toxic. Let's go and collect that copper. That was a heavy one. Oh, that's okay. We found the car. Captain, it looks to be a crashed automobile. No idea how it got up here. We're sending it up to the ship for examination. Crashed Tesla. And we got the only copper on the planet. Let's have a look here. Crash Tesla. No idea how this got this far out here. Part of some kind from an alien ship. Piece of an alien ship. Part of some kind from an alien ship. We should have everything right now. Let's have a look at the captain's log. We have been flying for 5 days currently, apparently. 21st September 2088. We found a crashed spaceship on Triton belonging to Taiwan. A race of friendly slug-like aliens. They claimed they were trying to protect us from a group of aliens called the Scribe. And they asked us to help us fix their ship. To do that, we needed to find a broken off piece of their ship and 2 hyperdrive modules. The larger piece evidently landed somewhere around a large blue world, Neptune or Uranus, maybe. The small pods went down in the inner solar system. 22nd of September. Star Control officially ordered us to help the aliens. Found a mysterious device in the Lexite facility on the moon. Seems to be some kind of uranium-powered weapon. That sounds dangerous and also highly desirable. Let's go find some uranium. 23rd of September. We found one of Taiwan's missing hyperdrive modules. We've just been attacked by probe belonging to the Scribe. This has been a busy day. 25th of September. We found the missing half of the Taiwan ship. That's everything. We should return to the crashed Taiwan ship on Triton now. Return to super miss pieces, and then we go get some uranium, hopefully. How are you, Epicu? Let's manage them and let's go Down for landing. Crash type ship.
Our new probable friends came back. Did you get everything we need to repair our vessel?
We just got attacked by a scribe probe.
You did? That's not good. Did you tell them we were here?
I kind of wish we had, yeah. No, but it said some pretty concerning things about clearing our system.
Well, now that sounds extremely not good. Like I said, if you help us repair our ship, we might be able to help you deal with these scribe. So, have you found everything we need to repair our vessel?
Yeah, we have it for you here.
Great! Now we can fix our ship.
You stand by watching the time and fix the ship with surprising speed.
It worked! We've repaired the hull damage and restored power to our propulsion systems. It will take another minute or so to get our defensive systems online. So please, don't murder us!
Ha 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 ha, we'll see. We wouldn't dream of it.
Great! So, my new damp chum, why don't we head back to Earth? You can introduce us to your parents and leaders. We can tell them what we've told you, or we could just hang out.
You're not swimming in with any diseases, are you? You better not regret this. Or you could hold up your end of the deal. And we didn't make any deal, so come on then.
Hooray!
Head straight back for Earth. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Halt, unknown alien. You do not have permission to exist in this sector, or anywhere else.
You must be the Scry, or why don't we have permission to exist? Or free, and you don't have permission to be here. Let's go with 2 because it sounds the most Star Trek one.
The full explanation will take several valuable minutes of my day. So, I will give you the short one. You are trespassing. This star is the property of the Scribe Empire.
That's funny. We haven't seen you around here much.
You have not. You wouldn't still exist if you had, savage.
I think we got off on the wrong foot. We greet you in peace. Or savage, you don't even know us. Let's try diplomacy.
Savages often do. It is usually a sign of weakness. Do you need more proof of your barbarity? How about the destruction of our innocent probe? Do not attempt to hide it. We saw the weapons blink as we approached this system. We see the wreckage now. When I communicate the details of our encounter to Scribe No Seat, they will be most displeased at the loss of our equipment. I suspect you are the ones that Taiwan have been hiding from us. Who knew they were filled with such deceit? We thought it was just ooze. That Taiwan, the one cowering in the shadow of your vessel, we will destroy it as well.
Well, aren't they a friendly bunch? Before I continue, let me just do a little fixing here. Like, let's reduce the size there. And let's that's the wrong thing. Here, let's change that. 500, I think, and that one to 200. I'm not so keen. Actually, I will just do that. There. I can still chat, I just am not a huge fan of having chat on the window all the time. You can't just kill them. The hell you will. Fine, if you want to fight, you got one. You said you haven't told your superiors about us yet. I mean, that's quite clever. I really want to say though, the hell you will, but I'm also very like, because this one is just, you know, you said you haven't told your superiors about this yet, and then I go, no, why? And then like, that's all I needed to know, and then you hit the nuke button. That's kind of fun. Well, here's now it showed up here. Skipped frames detected, 25%. Yeah, why? Why? Let's go with the hell you will.
Is that one of your colloquialisms? I hope it means yes. Please come destroy our planet and mine the rubble for scraps of metal. It's not no matter. This has not been a pleasant conversation, Savage. I am glad it's over.
Whoa, where did that come from? That's a rhetorical question, actually. I know exactly where that came from. A bad, bad place. We're still repairing our weapon systems, so we won't be able to help you, which is a shame because we really, really wanted to do that. Good luck!
Something tells me I might need it. Sorry, my ears just suddenly locked up. Anyway, let's see how this goes. He has Black Cannon and Death Ray. Of course he has Death Ray because he's, you know, Scry Cruiser. Let's use that to our advantage. No, I don't want to be behind. Oh, I don't want to be behind. And up right here. Black Hammer. Bye. 1050 RU scavenged from the enemy fleet.
You did great, best friend. You are so awesome. And sexy.
Excuse me? What?
What?
What did you just say? You just called us sexy. Look, let's get back to the deal. What?
I think it was you that said something.
How about we get around to saving humanity from the murder aliens?
Of course. And it's not just a humanity-saving deal now. It's also a Taiwan-saving deal. I don't know if you caught it, but that scribe did just threaten to kill all Taiwan everywhere. That's not gonna go over well back home. But first, let's go to Earth. I imagine your leaders will want to talk about this. And when you get here, we have something we need to give you.
Close communications channel. Return to Earth. I never visited this, so let's drop by this.
Welcome to Ceres, Captain. This station was designed to test the military capabilities of newly deployed ships, as well as the tactical abilities of command officers. You passed all of this years ago, although we still have test drones available if you want to brush up on your skills.
Tell me about yourself.
Captain Aiden Emery at your service. I was actually one of the other candidates considered for command of the Vindicator prototype.
Why did you take this mission?
I've always been more interested in the scientific side of Star Control than the political. And Captain, I've got a feeling your job is going to be pretty political. And this is a pretty lightly crewed station. Most days, I don't even have to wear pants. Just so you don't feel awkward, I did put on pants before speaking with you.
It's probably more awkward you even mentioned it.
Yeah, another reason I'm out here alone.
You're out here alone?
Yup. I've always done okay on isolated assignments. Felt like a good fit. And my family. My wife died a few years ago. Maybe I was searching for something like this.
Oh, sorry, I lost a cat once. I mean, that's true, but you know.
It's okay.
Sorry
I've
to
got
hear that.
2 sons in Star Control as well. So, they keep in touch. No visits, though. But the 268 million kilometer commute might be responsible for that.
Why did you want to captain this ship?
It's the most expensive ship humanity has ever built, Captain. A lot of people are watching you. That's not for me. No problem, Captain. Can I do anything else for you?
I have some questions about my ship.
Then you've come to the right place, Captain. What would you like to know?
Tell me about my weapon system.
Your ship is designed to hold 2 types of weapons. You have your primary weapon and your secondary weapon. For budgetary reasons, the prototype Vindicator class was deployed with only the primary weapon system attached. But what a weapon it is. A guided nuclear missile. Not only does it pack a pretty big punch, it has limited homing capabilities too. With any luck, the nuke will frighten away whatever scared the Lexites off.
I have some...
No problem, Captain. Can I do anything else for you?
So since this like the second person with a portrait, I wondered like, wonder if we could
No problem, Captain.
hire
Good luck
him
out
to our
there.
crew or something.
You're back!
And I brought back a friend.
So I see.
You filled the commander in on various alien saving and alien killing activities.
So, we're definitely not alone in this universe. We've suspected as much for a while. Those weird caves on Ceres, the scraps of distant radio signals, all those missing giraffes. But this proves it. There are aliens out there. Including some pretty mean ones. These scribes sound terrifying.
The Taiwan seem to have allied with them somehow. Maybe they'll like us once they get to know us better.
I don't know if
That's
allied is the right word. Wimdu claims the scribes sometimes integrate new aliens into their empire as vassal states of some kind. And if what Wimdu says is true about their current attitude to young alien species, obliterated sounds like the more likely fate they'll have planned for us. But your successful engagement with them lends us hope that we might not be completely defenseless. A shame it had to come to that. No one woke up today wanting a war with a race of murderous space centaurs. We'll begin preparing a defensive fleet right away. Still, there's a lot about this situation that we don't know. What do you think of this Wimdu? Do you trust him, Captain?
Not really, no. He smiles too much. I haven't seen anything to make me doubt him.
You're lucky then. He kept trying to hug me. But it doesn't look like we can afford to turn down any friends at this point. The Taiwan have graciously offered to install something on your ship. They call it a hyperspace module. With it, you'll apparently be able to travel faster than the speed of light. We want you to go with the Taiwan to his home planet and request an alliance with his people.
Shouldn't we send a diplomat? A president? At least a mayor?
If this works, we'll be sending actual diplomats later to handle the details. But Wimdu has insisted that you make the first gesture. I think he has a bit of a crush on you. And you did save one of their ships. The Taiwan will trust you more than any other human. Moreover, you wouldn't be in command of that ship if you weren't smart, diplomatic, and adaptable. Plus, you've passed all the sanity tests.
Oh, listen, girl. Flattery will take you anywhere. Sure did. What did you need me to do specifically?
We've helped patch up the Taiwan ship. They've requested you travel with them to their homeworld in the Alpha Repeculae system. Head there right away. Then, if you can, negotiate an alliance between the Taiwan and Earth. After that, see what other information you can gather about the Scribe and the galaxy around us. Paying particular attention to the parts of the galaxy that want to destroy us. We need to get up to speed quickly here.
What if I need to resupply the ship?
According to Wimdu, Alpha Repeculae is a short distance away by hyperdrive. You should have plenty of fuel to make it there and back. If you want to offload any minerals you've collected or refuel now, I suppose you can do that.
Let's go to the shipyard. Because I would like to do that. I mean, I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to need or anything, so I'm gonna sell what seems to be just the usual stuff like metals. Keep these for now. See, still we have fuel. That's not too much. Buy some logs. Fresh response, whatever that is. External war summary. Then uranium. There is some interesting stuff we can buy here for later. I mean, we can buy later, not before. Let's have a look at the refit. Here. Taiwan Cuddle Drive. This invention of the Taiwan, who we do not fully or even partially understand, will allow us to travel faster than the speed of light. Specials. Highly specialized equipment used to customize your ship for a particular mission. We can install a system scanner, which we already have here. AI Fleet Coordinator. Artificial intelligence system allows fleet battle to be automatically controlled. I don't really care. Trajectory correction computer. For a captain who just can't land right, this thing will do its best to land for you. Satisfaction guaranteed, not a guarantee. Also not interesting. Sensors, none. Weapons, here no. Can get something. Advanced new weapons, I really like to have them. But not yet. Point defense is also that's actually really good. I thought I'd get that. And what's really good is definitely should get some anti-gravity thrusters and anti-gravity thrusters. We don't really have a lot in the form of things we can buy right now, because we haven't researched them and stuff like that. But where do we want to crew thrusters? Do we want them out on the rings center. I think I would like. Yeah, we'll get a crew quarter here. Getting a new crew quarters increases your maximum crew, which in turn increases your maximum health. The crew of your ship and lander, you'll probably want to keep them alive. Fuel is used to use your ship and to do other shipping things. Cargo represents the space you have to store your space store landers. And here's what I was speaking about before. Here we have the Tyrant Defender, and we can see its stats. That's 3 recharge, 7 acceleration, 4 turn rate, 4 touch speed, and 1 range. Its primary weapon is Tyrant Bolt, and secondary is Strong Release. Available to recruit your fleet, so that's other ships you can get, of course. I'm thinking like maybe I should sell all these. Okay. Yeah, sure, why not? Don't think they're that important to have, and it's not really that valuable.
Is there anything else?
Nope, we'll get back to work.
Good luck, Captain.
Now,
To activate our hyperdrive, just approach the edge of the solar system. It'll engage automatically.
alright, sounds good. Oh, we have a Tyrant ship already here. Let's go visit them. Tyrant Disbender.
It's the humans! Don't shoot! We mean you no harm. Wimdu has asked us to come patrol your system for a bit, until your people are capable of protecting it for yourselves. Which will take a long time, I hope. You'll be seeing a lot of us. Anyways, you should head over to our homeworld at Alpha Repiculae right away.
You look a lot like him, actually. Where was your homeworld again? Well, we'll head to your homeworld now then.
Are you really going to go there? You're not just saying you will, so we stay there all day waiting for you? Because we've had that happen.
I like the Tyrants. Now we enter hyperspace.
It looks like our new hyperdrive came with a navigational system, Captain. Let's open up the map now by pressing Tab and use the search feature to find our way to Alpha Repiculae.
Sure. So here's the space map as I was describing before. But now we also see that this little yellow area is where the Tyrants have control, or you can say it's their sphere of influence. Bernard Star, Gamma Repiculae, Delta Repiculae, Alpha Repiculae, Zeta Repiculae, Epsilon Repiculae, Theta, 55 Cancri, 70, I can't pronounce it, Apushi A, and Apushi B. Let's head. We can fly there manually, but for sake of convenience, let's autopilot this. We have something approaching us in hyperspace.
You have arrived. We have waited for you for a long time. We have been watching. We have never met before, but you know us. We are known as the Arelu Lalile.
Arelu Lalile. I hope you haven't probed us. You look very familiar. Why does it seem like everyone is watching us?
You mean the Taiwan? The Taiwan are amateurs at watching you. We have a very particular interest in you. Discussing it now would complicate this conversation. You may know that we have watched you for several thousand years, and that is all that you may know. We did not expect you to find us for some time yet. Events have accelerated. Your Lexites saw it. They took a different path, a darker path. But they are not our concern. Our bond is only with you.
Why do I get the feeling you're talking down to us? Let's talk about your appearance for a minute. What do you know about the Lexites? Why reveal yourself to us now?
The object near here is a space station left behind by a race of aliens who have long departed from this facet. Their true name is not known to any of your peers. Precursors is a common handle in this facet and others. Their artifacts, like this space station, will not work for your peers, but they will work for you, because we have activated them for you. We are not peers of the Precursors. They are beyond even us, as they have often shown. But we have seen enough to know some of their tricks. Use these stations. They will be a great asset to you. Their caretakers are unique, but this is typical of Precursor technology. It is time for us to go.
We are seeking allies to defeat the Scry. Will you help us?
Very few of my kind remain in true space. Advise we can, but defend we cannot. If you need advice on where to go next, Proxima Centauri is famously not far. The moon of Calf's there contains many valuable resources these star bases can make use of. Beyond that, do not worry. This will not be the last time we talk. You will be fine. Explore, talk, fight. Be human.
Fascinating. Let's have a look at the capture one. Let's see. Here on the 26th of September, last time. Should return to Earth and introduce the Taiwan to Star Control. You'll also be pretty interested to know about the race of malevolent space aliens coming our way. Return to Earth and tell Star Control about these aliens we just drew up. We have been ordered to fly to Alpha Reperculae and, if possible, negotiate an alliance with Taiwan. Today is September. We've met an enigmatic group of aliens. They seem to have some history in us, but will not reveal what it is. They did hopefully mention that we might find valuable resources on the caps in the Proxima Centauri system, though. Some mysterious aliens have informed us that they activate a number of starbases in the region that once belonged to Precursors. The first starbase is quite close to Seoul. Can be that. Indeed. And of course... Is it because I have I have 4,000, it's not enough, I would think.
Sixu, Fringy, hello, 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 hello. Calibration complete. Natural language interaction now possible with hit rate of 99.5 honk donk %.
It's excellent to you too.
Recalibrating. 60.
What are you?
One moment, checking proper motion of calibration stars. This facility has been offline for 205,432 years. Why have I come online now? Checking. Exception, reboot cause not found.
We had some friends turn you on for us.
This seems unlikely. Sapient life forms known to exist in this region of space are several orders of magnitude too primitive to operate this facility. Who are you?
We're humans.
Checking. 99.8% chance you are descendants of pre-sapiens on local Greenbelt world. Insignificant. This is quite a mystery.
Forget it. What are you?
This is an automated port, research, recreational facility created by Exception, name not found. I am an avatar of that facility. I have been projected into this facet of the multiverse to facilitate its use. This facility, and others like it, can process raw minerals into generalized resource units, and then process those into fuel, equipment, or entire vessels. It can also tell you stories. Checksums indicate large portions of my eternal memory have been corrupted. Consequently, this facility only has limited information on the following topics. Exception, name not found, local stars, and fun facts.
Tell us about these name not found folks.
Exception, name not found, linked in these stars for exception, duration not found, years. They did things which I have no record of. The volume of missing records suggests they did many of those things, however. This facility is one of those things, designed to assist with the conduct of many of those things. It seems though that this facility has laid dormant for 205,432 years. Its activation now indicates exception, things this indicates not found. That's it. That's all I know. There are other facilities that might be able to offer more.
Tell us about the local stars.
This region occupies a minor arm of the galaxy and has a typical composition of star types and ages. Notable exceptions include the unusually low density of interstellar medium in this area, likely the red supershell of supernovae that occurred 18 million years ago. This region has been continually filled with sapient life since recordings began 218,209 years ago, albeit at a slightly lower density than found in other parts of the galaxy.
Tell us a fun fact.
The 200 billionth digit of E is 2.
That wasn't that fun.
This facility is over 200,000 years old. Standards may have changed. Calibrations are still continuing.
That's enough about you.
Is there anything else?
You said you're a starbase. Let's do some starbase things. We can trade. We can outfit. Can we do anything interesting? Seems like we can do anything. Oh wait. We can get docking bay. Support a larger fleet. You need more docking bays to manage the logistical complexities of dealing with all those aliens. And we can get a deflector, provides minimal protection for the command ship by channeling incoming defensive energy and diverting it into a neighboring universe. That's hilarious when you consider what it actually does. You know, just diverting it into a neighboring universe somewhere out there in the multiverse. It just feels like Bond. Basically, the best I can say. I wish I could change the bitrate while it's streamed. Plus, when you consider what Deflector says, that's basically a story in one of the Legend of Heroes games. That they were, you know, throwing their, what was it, garbage or something into a neighboring universe. That's just hilarious. Oh, I want to see, what's this hypergate? It must be, oh, so there must be like more of these in the universe so you can just jump around later.
Is there anything else?
We'll just be going now.
One other thing before you go. This facility has peers scattered throughout the spur. They are statistically likely to have experienced different corruption in their memory banks and may have access to different design templates for constructing ship components. Also of note, from any facility you'll be able to access the Hypergate material movement process and instantly travel to another facility you have already visited. That is it. Exception, civil farewell not found.
Yeah, as I said, you know. Let's go back. Let's autopilot. I'll remember the name. They're probably I'm not sure. That ship just... Oh no, I must hide. And then that big ship just exited. Out there. Let's talk with the freighter.
Oh, it's the humans. I can't tell you how excited everyone at our homeworld is to finally meet you. Except, I guess I just did. You really should head over there right away. Are you really going to go? Because we've had that happen.
Said the same, so we don't need to step again. Tibomia and Storm. Oh, that's past you.
Great seeping pour! They actually came. Welcome, humans. We greet you with many open arms. Chief Viscosity Officer Wimdu has already told us so much about his new friends.
You look a bit like him, actually. Did he say friends? We're not friends. Of course we're going to say one. We come in peace, seeking allies and assistance.
You wish to be our friends?
I said allies, not friends. With some hesitance, yes. Gladly, yes.
Then of course we'll ally with you. This is the greatest day in Taiwan history.
You agreed to that very quickly.
We've grown soggy thinking about this day for a long time, humans. We knew you would be our best friends from the first time we saw you.
Because you've been spying on us for decades for now. No, let's go with Pear now.
We will immediately send emissaries to your homeworld to share technology, coordinate with your leaders, and practice handshakes. So, what would you like to do now, best friend? Does anyone on your ship want a massage?
What should we do about this Scry? We'd like not to get murdered by the Scry. We'd like to murder the Scry. Let's go with we'd not like to get murdered by the Scry.
That's going to be tricky. You've already blown up one of their ships. They hate that.
Can we hide from them? Can we apologize? Can we join their empire? No. Can we fight them?
Look, we know you have a lot of gumption and spirit and nuclear weapons. So many nuclear weapons. What is wrong with you anyways?
We feel all awful about that, really. We just really like them is all. Oh, what should I take? Because if we say two, that sounds almost disingenuous, like, yeah, we feel really awful about it. And the other one is just sounds like, you know, we just really like them. Explosions are cool. Let's go with two.
Uh-huh. Well, even with those, you have primitive spaceships. and you don't understand hyperspace, and you only know like half the digits of pi. So no, you cannot fight the scribe. Not alone, at least.
We could tell the Scry you helped blow up their ship. You'll need to help us then. Now that's mean. With your help?
Also, no. Thanks for asking, though. We would be a big help. We know how hyperspace works, at least. But we're just not big fans of getting squished by the scribe.
Yeah, this game makes me laugh. Just, you know, the fun things everything says that just, you know, so out of left field at times. Just, you know, you have so many nuclear weapons, so many nukes, and then just going, what's wrong with you? That's just too funny. You already helped to blow up one of the ships. Oh, they threatened to kill you already.
Right. We read Wimdu's report. But that scribe died. He's dead now. The rest of the scribe lava... They're going to murder us all, aren't they? Especially once they see you alive. Having friends is dangerous. Maybe being unpopular was some kind of evolutionary defense for our people.
You know, what he's saying is just hilarious because, you know, when you play stuff like Master of Orion, you can pick you can pick species options, and you can pick either like I forgot what it's called. Let's just call them likable and dislikable or something like that. I think it's called something else. Let's call them that you either liked or everyone thinks you're disgusting, and they never want to trade with you. And with that in mind, I definitely think that the Taiwan are a race that are creative, or they have like propulsion technology benefits, but everyone hates them. So they are just begging for everyone to like them, and the only ones who seem to like them are humans. That's how I see it. So like it's this 4X game thing, and I am really being pissed off by Streamlabs going like skipped frames constantly. I don't understand why it keeps doing that. Anyway, you can't be unpopular forever, guys. They can't be invincible. Would anyone else help us fight this Scry? Let's go with you can't be unpopular forever, guys.
Wow. You are definitely the first person who's ever told us that. But maybe you're right. Maybe there are other aliens you have something in common with. We've seen lots of battle-damaged scribe ships in the last few years, which suggests someone out there is already fighting them, though we have no idea who would do such a thing. Shooting the scribe sounds like the kind of cool activity people tend to not include us in.
I don't think people see it as a popularity contest to be shot at and shooting the Scry. I'm sure the other aliens are just shy around you. Well, what other aliens are around there? Yeah, I get that. All of these just sound so mean to say. I just want to be like, no, shoot them with us. I'm gonna go with one.
There are lots of aliens around here, but most of them aren't that consequential. The scribe mostly just leave them be. Until they become consequential, that is. And then... pow! It's weird that the scribe have taken such an interest in you, in fact. because you are extremely inconsequential. I guess you just have that kind of look to you. The look which makes evil alien empires want to wipe you out. Anyways, if you're looking for aliens who might be able to actually help you, you'll be better off talking to the Scrive's ward species. Not all of which actually like the Scrive that much. There's the Mouquet. They have lots of tentacles, so you'd think they'd be good at hugging, but they don't seem into it. Their homeworld is in the Beta Pavo system. Then there's the Mengmak. They're pretty friendly. A bunch of their ships are in the Speaker constellation. But we've seen them in lots of other places, too. Oh, and then there's the Drenkend. They're some kind of living weapon. They really like the Scrive and really like killing things for the Scrive. So we don't hang around them too much. You can find them in the Alpha Uxor system if you like being killed. Also, there's the Scrive. They're everywhere. Though that's probably not that helpful. So, what are you going to do? I mean, what are we going to do?
Nice save there. What are you going to do? I mean, what are we going to do? Good luck with Valheim and Blossom and cleaning apartment and stuff. We're going to form an intergalactic alliance and stop the Scry. We're going to find out which aliens are shooting Scry and offer for help. We're going to need to check with Earth first. I think we're going to say we're going to form an intergalactic alliance to stop the Scry.
Glop! You are so cool! Let us know if there's anything we can do to help. You can have as many hugs as you need. Also, perhaps more relevantly, please feel free to commandeer any Taiwan vessels that you require. I can assure you that Taiwan on board will be more than happy to come with you. More than happy. Like, it'll be weird.
We have some questions about our alliance.
Like what? Best friend ever?
Do you have any technology we can have?
A lot of our technology is mucus-based, and probably not what you're after. Unless it is. Is it? I can tell by your face that it isn't. Is there anything else, best friend?
Tell us more about yourselves.
Anything for our best friends. What do you want to know?
Tell us about your species.
We're just nice, honest monopods trying to make our way in this galaxy. Our civilization is founded on the principles of lubrication, building ramps instead of stairs, and friendship.
Wonderful. You do seem awfully eager to make friends.
That's because deep down, Taiwan are, to an individual, incredibly unpopular. It wasn't always the case. We believe the ancient Taiwan who first crawled out of the swamp were much more fun to be around. They were all handsome and athletic and had the firmest of handshakes. But a horrible plague swept across the planet, killing everyone it made contact with. Only those isolated from other Taiwan survived.
That's terrible.
It is, but we're over it now. The lucky souls who survived rebuilt the Taiwan civilization, but passed on all the traits which made them so isolated in the first place.
Tell us about your homeworld.
Oh, it's lovely and lonely. There are only Taiwan here now. all the other animals got tired of us and left. We think they taught themselves how to work a spaceship, and all piled into one and left the planet. The good news is, the plants stayed. They're not going anywhere. We can tell they want to, though.
The dolphins just went too long, and thanks for all the fish. So why were you spying on us again?
Okay, it's like this. We suck. We know that. It's fine. Everyone tells us all the time.
No, you... Yeah, you suck a bit. No, you don't suck.
That's very nice of you to say. Though I suspect your opinion will change with time. And that's where the spying comes in. Someone who hasn't met us yet can't know how much we suck. So we regularly keep an eye out for young alien species on the verge of developing hyperspace travel. And we wait. And we watch.
So that's why you can speak our language.
Oh, that's nothing. Your human language is easy to learn. It's like a baby's language. Every alien out there will be able to understand what you're saying. Like what, best friend ever?
How does this hyperspace thing work anyways?
Hyperspace is above, below, and a little to the left of regular space. It's also a little bit redder. The net effect of all this is that with the hyperdrive, a ship can travel faster than the speed of light. Which is handy. Otherwise, it would have taken you 20 or 30 years to get here. One quirk of hyperspace, which your small, dry minds might be struggling with, is how two-dimensional it looks. There's a very good reason for that, which I advise you not to think about too much. It's why all stars can be charted in hyperspace with simple 2D coordinates. Another side effect is that, from the perspective of someone perpendicular to hyperspace, there are still constellations.
Okay, keep going, but maybe try to talk down to us a smidge less. Where would someone perpendicular to hyperspace be?
Perpendicular space. I know this is all new to you. We are doing so well. Your hyperspace map contains all of the constellations generally accepted by spacefaring races in these parts. The hyperspace module has filled it in with the names of some of the stars most familiar to you. But the further out you go, the more it will resort to scribe standardized star names. Most are words from ancient scribe tongues, or the names of famous scientists or particularly corrupt politicians. Your translator will have filled in appropriate analogs from your people's culture.
So we can find like Planet Hitler or something, I guess. Tell us about the scribe.
The scribe are officially our bestest friend. Unofficially, they're awful and we hate them.
How did you meet the scribe?
About 600 years ago, we took our first dip into hyperspace, which was detected by scribe ships looking for that kind of thing. You cannot imagine how happy our people were to see their warships appear in orbit and tell us they were now our friends.
They said they were your friends? Or what happened next?
As the new servants / best friends of the scribe, we earnestly set to our new duties in their empire. The scribe saw that we had keen, inquisitive minds, and told us not to use those. So they set us up researching new forms of adhesive to be used in scribe manufacturing. It's a small role, but it's also an unimportant one, they explained to us. For the most part, the scribe ignore us, or pretend their radials don't work when we're around. Which is actually preferable to them paying attention to us. Which usually results in one of their spaceships landing on us.
How long have the scribe been in power?
They've been the dominant species since before history began. That's their words, not ours. Not that we've questioned it. They have a habit of shooting us when we ask questions like that. Also, when we don't ask questions like that. They really like shooting us is the main thing.
They don't seem that powerful.
No, they're very powerful. They have big arms and big legs and also a pair of extra legs in case the first two legs get tired, which they rarely do. And they have the toughest ships and the most of them. We know humans are particularly good at shooting things. No other alien we've heard of has ever made quite as many nuclear weapons as you have. But you'd be fools to engage a full-strength scribe task force.
Has anyone been around as long as a scribe? Has anyone successfully resisted a scribe before?
If anyone has, the scribes sure don't talk about it.
Has anyone been around as long as a scribe?
None that we know of. Maybe the Pinthy, but we try not to talk to them. There are signs of another race, though. One that disappeared long ago. No one knows their true name. Everyone just calls them the Precursors. You'll find their artifacts lying around every now and then. Like what, best friend ever?
Who are these other aliens fighting the scribe?
A lot of the scribe vessels we've seen lately have suffered some damage in battle. We're not too sure what's happening. But they keep accusing us of working with the rebels, and then shooting us for it. Which suggests something's definitely up. But we don't actually know who's involved. That's the kind of cool activity people like to leave us out of.
That's enough about this.
Do you want to know anything else, best friend?
That's enough questions for now.
Is there anything else, best friend?
I don't think we need to buy some supplies, but let's have a look. I don't think there's anything new in these parts anyway. No. Use the same, use the same. Say bye.
Welcome back, best friend.
We'll be going now.
Please hurry back. We can hang out anytime.
There we go. Now let's have a look at the captain's log. We've negotiated an alliance with the Taiwan. Earth should be happy with this. A species called the Drenkant apparently live in the Alpha Uxor system. A species called the Menkmak might be around the Spica constellation. Currently in Taiwan, some aliens called the Mukai live in the Beta Pavo system. I will say one thing, I have met the Mukai in my travels before, and they amuse me a whole lot. Oh, I thought it was something else.
Hello, best friends. What are you up to today? Can we come?
We're more allies than friends. Is your ship even armed?
Not as such. But we do have scientific instruments and off-board pods that are dangerous if used incorrectly. We have been known to deliberately use them incorrectly.
Okay. No, I can't. See you later, Taiwan.
See you later, best friends.
I don't want to bring the Taiwan recorder with me, just so we can misuse his systems incorrectly. Now we're gonna get back to the shop. We're going to put on the outcome plan. And we'll report this to Earth, and then I think I'm gonna end the stream for today and see if I can't fix this constant frame drops. I don't even understand why it does this. I refuse to believe that it's the frames. It has to be something else. I just don't get it. Ooh, there's an interesting ship over there. I wonder what kind of Taiwan ship that is. I want to see it first. This is a Taiwan Defender. What ship class is that? Taiwan survey vessel.
Hello, best friends. Funny meeting you here.
Funny, you just chased us down, no? We're allies or friends.
See you later, best friends.
I wish the inertia was a little bit better so I could enjoy sliding across the solar system.
Welcome back, Captain. You should know that a delegation of Taiwan have just arrived, promising to share information, provide technology, and assist with our shipbuilding. They're also very interested in just hanging out.
Allying with the Taiwan was a little bit too easy. I'm gonna go with fun. Allying with the Taiwan was surprisingly easy.
Let's not be ungrateful, Captain. We have few friends here. Which brings me to my next point. Star Control has new orders for you, Captain. The Taiwan, bless their sticky hearts, know less about this galaxy than we hoped. So, in order to fulfill our goals of not getting annihilated by homicidal aliens, we're going to need some more information. According to the Taiwan, there are a number of other alien civilizations within our immediate vicinity. We want you to contact these aliens and find out if they'll be willing to help us as the Taiwan have. It sounds like these Scribe already have enemies. If you can find out who those aliens are, I'd suggest they'd be a good place to start.
Can do.
You're an eager one, Captain. I like that. If that's too easy for you, there's always more you can do. I just wanted to start you off with the easy task of preventing humanity's complete annihilation first. But if you want more, you could always secure mineral wealth for us. Or find out what happened to the Lexites. Or find love amongst the stars.
What kind of resources do we need?
Everything. If we're about to get drawn into an interstellar war, there's a good chance we'll need everything we can get. You're just one ship though, Captain, and you've got more important work to do. Your primary mission is exploration, so do that. If you find any particularly wealthy worlds, by all means collect what you can. It'll help out your mission if nothing else. But don't worry too much about us. We can handle the boring logistical stuff.
You want me to give kisses to the aliens?
That was a joke, Captain. Remember, you're now humanity's public face, our only representative out there. It's imperative that whenever you meet an alien, you make a good impression. That probably won't involve kissing.
You haven't seen how I kiss.
Nope. No, I haven't.
Okay, I think I got a handle on it all.
Good, Captain. You have been authorized to take the ship wherever you best see fit to complete this mission. Feel free to return here as necessary to repair, resupply, and debrief us on what you learn. Yours is the only human vessel which can enter hyperspace at the moment, so this all rests on your shoulders. Though we're working on ways to fix that. We'll let you know how that goes. Now then, how can I help you? Good luck, Captain.
First, when I think about it, I would like to get my hands on some uranium first. So we can get that part fixed. And I think there's some uranium on one of Jupiter's more dangerous moons. Because I was collecting that the other day, and it's basically not Europa, a way of tiptoeing on the planet over and over to pick what you need.
Captain, the weather on this planet will make landing very difficult. We'll need better landers to manage it.
Scorching wind may make landing difficult and fatally burn crew members. But we do have some uranium here, and actinium. Temperature is 143 Celsius, weather is harsh, gravity is 1.8 cubic meter, biology is lifeless, and its toxicity is non-toxic. Well, let's go ahead and try this. This is very stubborn. We're going to lose 2 health per 5 seconds or something like that. We're down to 4. When it hits 2, we leave. Yeah, go ahead and leave. Close up. I think we lost 1 crew on that. We're going to try and land again. Fireball, because they will destroy us. Oh, come on. Is this what we need? Yes, we got some uranium. Now we can leave Io for the time being. We can return there later. But as you see, we have lost some crew on that dangerous excursion. If we consider it, I don't want to research Kelly's remake. If we consider it losing crew or just taking hull damage. I mean, if we lose crew, that would be terrible in that sense. So let's just assume that we are not actually losing crew, and it's instead just taking some hull damage and, you know, temporarily having some crew getting injured and stuff like that. Either way, we got the uranium we need now. Now we'll head back to the moon.
We're back at the Lexite's lunar facility, Captain. The one with the weird device. There's a slot in the device here. Do we have any uranium we can feed this thing? We do? Great!
Machinery roars to life, arms spin everything out to plant new module on the lander.
Well, it's some kind of laser gun, Captain. Looks like it will fit right on our lander. That was nice of the Lexites.
Now we can read.
Hey, Captain. Now that we have a laser gun, why don't we try shooting some rocks with it? In the name of research.
Yes, in the name of science, we're going to shoot some rocks. Let's see, we return to Earth. 1st October 2088. Star Control has ordered us to begin exploring the space around Earth, gather information about the sky, and seeking out aliens who might be able to help us. October 3rd, we activated a mysterious device in the Lexite lunar facility. It turned out to be a cannon module for a lander. This might come in handy. Oops, accidentally shot apparently. So yeah, we can see our ship here. Unfortunately, I tried shooting at our ship, but it's too far away. Now we have a gun, so now we are not defenseless. Now we're going to do very straight. We should drive around like everything we can. off a ledge. Reminds me so much of Battlezone. I love that game. Just flying around, driving around with a scout and just boosting up a ledge and straight up a ledge and just flying. So awesome. It's also a game I'm going to play in stream someday. Because I have wanted to replay that game for years. And I did buy the remastered version of Steam, but then I had to wait years for people to make mods that suits my very special taste, so to say, with reintroducing the old textures, because I can't stand the remastered textures. I think they look awful. So the mods that just adds the old textures is just chef kiss. That's the stuff I like. I think we destroyed a rock here now. Let's have a look around. Yep, every rock destroyed. Now let's just report to Star Control first.
Welcome back, Captain. About what?
Questions? No?
Anything else, Captain? With the help of the TIE, you'll now be able to build a variety of new modules to upgrade your ship's capabilities. And keep an eye out for any weird bits of alien technology. We might be able to adapt anything you find into a new module for your ship. None of this will be free, though. Modules and hyperdrives require exotic materials we just can't synthesize fast enough. Which means if you want ship upgrades or escort vessels, it might be faster to collect the materials yourself. From the shipyard, you can use RU to refuel your vessel, upgrade it, or build escort vessels.
Let's go to the shipyard. We have some actinum, we have some gold, we have some uranium, we have some aluminum, we have some silver, we have some promethium, and we have some iron. I don't know what we need to have or keep and all that. Let's see now, we talked about having some new modules. Can you actually see? Yes, we can get a new engine. KVX Accelerator. This improved thruster uses advanced alien technology to improve ship mobility. Battle acceleration 20% and turning speed 25. No higher drive here. What about the modules? Nothing new from what we already have seen. Here's the lander cannon we picked up. That's nice. So yeah, that's the lander module. Weird to have it on the engine. Ion cuddle drive. We can still get the advanced nuke if we can afford it, and we cannot. But that would be a nice upgrade to this.
Anything else, Captain? Good luck, Captain.
I'll get going then. Away a little bit so we don't slide back into Star Control. We exited a mysterious device in the Lexite's lunar facility. It turned out to be a cannon module for a lander. This might come in handy. I think I read that before. And now we're going to save the game. Oops. Accidentally got the debug thing, but that was not my intention. Oh no, not load. Save. New save, and we shall call this the Captain's Log. I wonder how I can disable the debug thing. Captain's Log Adventures. That's a perfect name for it. Anyway, exit to main menu. Sure, want to abandon humanity? Yes. Well, this was a good 2 hours stream, and probably 20 minutes of problems before it turned into 40 minutes of problems that I can't solve while streaming. I will just hope I can fix it offline, and I hope the video isn't obnoxious enough to watch. Yes, fairly sure what we should call it. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this game. Because, as I said at the start, I love the show Enterprise, and this game is very much in the same way, you know, humanity's first foray into space exploration and getting into trouble, but it takes a more comedic stance on it all. And I really like the Taiwans. And I've already met some others when I played on my own and just, you know, went into deep space and see what kind of trouble I could find. So I know the Mookie, and they are some of my favorites also because of their interesting speech patterns, I would say, and their exceptional liking to fish. So let that be a point of interest until our next stream. So, until later, ta-ta!